Hey everybody, welcome. I hope everybody's doing well, um, staying safe, doing social distancing, and for those who still have to work with the essential service, stocking the shelves and doing all that, the cashiers, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you are more appreciated after this, and to the front lines in medical, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll all do our best to hopefully flatten the curve, make everything easier, and get through this. So, chapter 8, we left off with Mr. Svankter um, offering to look at encouraging Sean to write a book and offering to read it, and if it was good enough, pass it on to publishers. So, chapter 8, we continue. I was no longer sure what to think of our new teacher. The chance he had offered me was something beyond my wildest dreams. Maybe he was just difficult because he thought that was the best way to get us working. Maybe his outfits were eccentric and not a desperate cry for attention. Maybe there was more to him than I first thought. Chill didn't like him. Chill didn't like anyone who trampled on other people's dreams, and that's what Mr. Svankter did at the beginning of each week. He'd take out 2 of the essays and go through them in front of the class. It's embarrassing to have yourself exposed. It was obvious that everyone had had the underwear dream that semester. But on top of revealing everyone's dreams to their fellow students, which ensured certain attack, he also provided the ammunition. Mr. Svankter found fault in every career choice, picking them apart student by student. I got off lightly and was the only one to receive the slightest bit of encouragement. Maybe it was because I wanted to be what he was. Or maybe he saw something in my writing and he thought it was worthwhile. Whatever the reason, I took it and ran with it and started to work as hard on my writing as Chill did with his art. If I could paint a picture with my words half as well as Chill could with a brush and a pencil, I'd do great, and Mr. Svankter would be my guide, my teacher. He would make all that I could wish for come true. I told myself that over and over again at the beginning of every class so I wouldn't have to hear him go on and on at the other students. But Chill, robbed of his sketch pad, had to listen to every word. Chill's design for the mural was chosen as the best entry. Every morning throughout the semester, he and I spent the first period working on the mural in the front foyer. When it was finished, it would be the first thing people saw when they entered the school. There was little I could do to help him in the sketching department, which would take a couple weeks. So I worked on my story and he did the outline. And he did the mural outline. I kept a pencil close so that if we heard footsteps, I could quickly get to work on one corner of the mural. What is it about? Chill asked me. It's about a guy who everyone thinks is really mean, but he turns out to be it's about a lot of things, I said, not wanting to give too much away. Chill's feelings towards Mr. Svankter would probably cloud his judgment of my writing, especially because the teacher had given me hope while telling him he could never make a living at his art despite his talents. When am I going to get to read it? Chill asked. You're going to have to pay like everyone else, I said jokingly. Chill smiled. He seemed to be as excited as me, or at least he tried to be, about the potential of my writing. Seriously, though, that's great that he's going to show it to publishers, I said. Can you take a look from back there and tell me if the year looks okay? Chill asked. I mean, even if he doesn't like it, he'll still give me input, and that's input from a published writer, I said. Does it look okay? Jill asked. It looks fine, I replied. We should be able to start painting tomorrow, he told me. Miss Sedette say anything to you about it? I asked him. She said it was looking good. It's nice to get that encouragement from your teacher. Of course, you've always had it from your mom, so I guess it might not be that big a deal to you, I told him. Sean, he stopped. You're a great writer, no matter what he says about it. So you think he probably won't have anything good to say? I asked. It was obvious he was avoiding telling me what he really thought. I'm not saying that, he replied. What are you saying? Just don't take anything he says too. Be careful. Be careful? That's all I'm saying, he said vaguely. Thanks, I told him, my anger building. And you too. About what? The mural, I said. Not everybody's going to like it. And with it being at the front of the school, you'll have a lot of people taking pot shots. I suppose so, he said, trying to seem indifferent. You know, saying it looks amateurish, asking you what these people have to do with our school, saying you must be pretty full of yourself to think that you or anyone here could ever do anything as good as these people. Sean, I don't think that, I clarified. I'm just saying what they might say to prepare you. So be careful. Suddenly the bell rang and I jumped to my feet. Don't want to be late to Mr. Schweiker's class, I said, bolting. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Peace.